Tomato or tomato? Well, you've heard the argument, but for certain, my daddy would have never in a million years said tomato. But when it comes to this buttery pecan candied concoction, well, I grew up hearing them called pralines. But Eleanor Heron calls them pralines, and I suppose she would know. She's been making them nonstop for nearly 20 years at a place called Aunt Aggie D's. Eleanor Heron doesn't look much like a gambler, but 16 years ago she made what most folks would consider a major bet. Eleanor knew she had a winning hand, and her family recipe for the perfect praline was her ace in the hole.
When we first started, I made a couple of batches of pralines, and I took them to 3 restaurants in Corpus. And the restaurants all thought they were too expensive. And I said, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll leave you these 50 pralines and the basket, and if they sell, you can pay me for them and order some more. If they don't sell, then they're yours to eat. And they all took me up on that.
Eleanor built the business, but she won't share the secrets that make her pralines melt in your mouth memorable. She will tell you they've been perfected with more than 50 years of family get-togethers.
My Aunt Aggie always brought pralines to any kind of family gathering that we had. And I got to see her make pralines frequently, and then she taught me how to make them while I was visiting. Well, these are looking like they're real pretty.
You can usually taste the difference between store-bought and homemade, but Aunt Aggie D's pralines will certainly confuse your taste buds, seeing that every single piece is hand-stirred, hand-dipped, hand-shaped, and hand-wrapped. Well, her store-bought is homemade.
We sample a lot of pecans until we find the one that we think is best, and we use top-quality butters and milks. We just try to do the very best we can every single day.
Call them pralines or pralines, whichever you choose, you'd be hard-pressed to find any better than Aunt Aggie D's. Eleanor Heron says her pralines are a real Texas candy, made with real Texas ingredients, and that makes for real Texas eating, no matter what you call them.
A good praline is made with real butter, with real vanilla, and you just don't want to skimp on anything when you're making a praline. I haven't met anyone who really doesn't like them.